me a big body Benz. We touching paper for real niggas rapping pretend.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherelle. I do cruelty-free beauty and vegan lifestyle videos here on YouTube. Hopefully you guys have been seeing my recent uploads. My last video was cruelty-free and natural options for mommy and baby. I had a couple people requesting stuff like that, so I wanted to get it up on the channel. If it's not something you're interested in, you don't have to watch it. But it is something really good to watch if you're into that or interested in learning how to transition or whatever it is. Yeah, but thank you so much for all the love on that video. But one part that I did leave out was products for laundry. Now, for me and my household, did I talk about it? I don't know if I did. But for me and my household, I use Miss Meyer's Clean Day. You can use any fragrance from them. I prefer the lavender scent. Do they have... I use lemon verbena for like the dishes and room fragrance, but I use the lavender for our clothes, and I really prefer this. I really like this scent. I heard that some of their products are starting to switch over, so going forward I will have to keep making sure that this is something that I can use, that I want to use in my house, that's still less toxic. And they're a cruelty-free brand as well. I believe their parent company is not, but they are. But this is something that I like in my household, and a little bit goes a really long way. So Miss Meyer's Clean Day, am I saying that right? Is it Myers or Mayers? Whatever. And then also another thing, I did speak about both of these too on my Instagram stories. If you guys follow me, you would have already seen this, but this is something good too. This is the Zoom Clean Aromatherapy Laundry Soap. I did do a haul for this. I purchased this on iHerb. I want to say this was maybe like $14, but this is very concentrated. This is in the scent frankincense and myrrh. I like to put this in the laundry when I'm doing like our sheets or our towels, something that needs to stay a little fresher longer. This scent to me smells so good. I need to go back on and see if they have any other fragrances or scents that I can use in the house. You know, I really like this. Zoom Clean is, I guess, the sub-brand, but the brand that makes this is called Indigo Wild. And like I said, I found this off iHerb. To me, it just smells so clean. They say don't call it a detergent, it's a laundry soap. Okay. Oh, yeah, it just smells so good, so fresh. And I even got the thumbs up from David because he's really picky with things. I feel like me, I'm like, oh, it smells great, let's put it. But I really like this. It's made with essential oils, highly concentrated, great for high efficiency machines, handmade with essential oils, free of sulfates and phosphates. I really like this. It says for 32 loads. You're only supposed to use like 2 tablespoons in your laundry, so you can use it up to your discretion. If you want to put a little bit of the Miss Meyer's and then put a little bit of this, you could do that too. So that's something that I didn't, I'm pretty sure I forgot to talk about that in my video, but that's a part of my favorites. We are talking about favorites this month. I do want to put in a couple things for kids. If you guys have kids, or if you know anybody, if you're an aunt, uncle, whatever it is, I did want to include that in this favorites as well. So last month at the end of January, Denver caught a cold. He caught his first cold, and it kind of threw me for a loop because I was like, what do we do? So I just went with my gut instinct, what would I do, and then just tailored it to him. One of the things that I really did like that we were really using around the clock was this. It's called Kid Safe by Plant Therapy. It's the sniffle stopper. I really like this. He really likes this. It's a roll-on. It's diluted. The essential oils in here are diluted, and it's a roll-on, and really I would just put a little bit, if you could see, a little bit on each side of his nose and drag a little bit underneath to help him breathe a little better and open up that air passage. And essential oils, it smells so good too. What's in this one? Fir needle, rosalina, spruce, cypress, spearmint, cedarwood, and it's diluted with coconut oil, 3%. So I really like this. Plant Therapy is a really good company. I found them when I went to the expo out in Vegas, and we've just been looking at their products and using them since, and I want to do a big purchase. I missed their sale that they were doing. I'm so mad. I wanted to do the big purchase for the whole set, and I missed it, but I get the email, so I'm paying attention. The whole set is like, I don't even know, like 40 oils, something like that. But this is a kid safe brand. I really like to use this. I do diffuse oils in the house. That's what I was doing when Denver wasn't feeling well, making sure that he had a bunch of liquids, and you know, at night, if he was too stopped up, I did the humidifier, and we kicked that cold. So it was and then I got the cold, of course, so that's how it goes. But that's something that I do use for Denver. Also for Denver, I have been using Babies and Sensitive Curls. This is from the brand called Alafia. They have beautiful curls activating cream. Now, I just went on their website the other day because I did recommend it to you guys, and it says it's being discontinued. I'm not sure if they're rebranding, reformulating, whatever. So I do have a good amount still in here. If they do rebrand, I will purchase the new one and see how I like it. But for this, it's actually working really well. I will wash and condition his hair, and then I'll put this in his hair while it's still damp. And it just makes his curls really nice and luscious looking. I'm still waiting on like this part of his hair to grow in, so until then, that's what we're using, and then I'm gonna do a trim and all that stuff. But this is something that I've been really liking. It says activating cream, I guess for activating the curl, but it does hold his curls really, really nice, and that's what I really like about that product. And it is they're cruelty free, and it's also natural, so that's what I really like about this. It has neem in it, shea butter, agave nectar, just a lot of really good ingredients. And this is also a brand that gives back. Every purchase they give back. So I like Alafia. You can also find them on iHerb. If not, you can find them on their .com. Another thing that I've been using, I personally, as of recently, I really love the scent of rose. Maybe I want to say maybe a year and a half, 2 years, but recently I've been finding more products that have rose forefront and center of the product. And this is from Derma E. This is the Rose Hip and Almond Protecting Shea Butter Lotion. I love this. I use this on myself, and I also used it on Denver. It is vegan, cruelty-free, eco-ethical, and vegan. Did I say that? Vegan, soy-free, eco-ethical, and cruelty-free. Sorry if I misnamed it. But Derma E, I'll use this on me. I actually have one here on my desk. This normally is in my bag if I'm going to work. It's either this one or my Nubian Heritage, but I'll keep it in my bag because it's small enough. And I really like this. I find it's very hydrating, and it keeps your skin just feeling so good. In this, it has vitamin E, sweet almond oil, rose hip. To me, it just smells, it's not like that granny rose. It's like, you know, cool rose. It just, I don't know, to me it just smells so good. And even David likes it, which that's another thing. If he likes it, I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. Because like I said, he's very picky. So for scents, he's very funny and very picky. So I really like this. I would highly recommend it to you guys. If you like the scent of rose, I would recommend this. If not, pop into your local Ulta or Target and smell it and see if you guys like it. But I don't know, I freaking love it. It's not overpowering, it's not overbearing, it's just like the perfect amount of rose. So that's something that I will use on myself, and also like today I used it on him after we got out of the shower. I rubbed it on him. He was a little cranky, so I put him down for a nap. He's currently napping. Hopefully when I walk back in the room he's not awake. But that is something that I really, really like. Also for the month, I showed you guys this. I have the new branding of the package and then the old branding of the package. This is the Nubian Heritage, the Patchouli and Verde Infused Shea Butter, Toning and Uplifting. I really like this scent again. If you are somebody that is into perfumes and you smelled the Terry Mugler Angel, this smells just like it. It is in just a shea butter form. And this one's going to be a little better for you. It's not as toxic, and it comes from more natural ingredients. I picked this one up from iHerb. It's $10, I want to say, but it lasts a really long time. At first, when I first originally purchased this, I was like, oh, I wasted my money. I shouldn't have gotten it. I feel like it's going to be too heavy, too thick because it's a shea butter. And I actually love this. Like, I gravitate towards this. This is what I want to use after I get out of the shower, especially on days that I've just freshly shaved my legs. It locks in that moisture. It's just so good. Funny enough, made with rose hip seed oil. So I don't know, I feel like rose is following me around. If you guys are into that scent, that Terry Mugler scent, but you want something that doesn't have a chemical smell to it, this is it. This is a winner. Another thing, one more thing for skincare, right? Yes, and then the rest are beauty items. Derma E, the Radiant Glow Face Oil. Whoa. This was from Derma E. I've spoken about this a bunch of times. When you shake it up, it has those gold reflective glitters in it. And this is probably one of my favorite products. This is my backup bottle, so now I need to get a new bottle so it can be my backup bottle. But I really love this. This was made in collaboration with Sunkissed Alba. I want to say about 2 years ago they collaborated on a product, and that was the one. Was it that long ago? Maybe around 2 years. That's something I highly recommend. I speak about it all the time. I do get up in the morning and you can put that on. You can put it on before you go to sleep. You can use it in your hair, your nails, anything that you want to use, but I highly recommend that. I really love it. I don't find that it's too oily. You can use 1 drop, you can use 2 drops. Like I said, I use it under my makeup. I'll do primer and all that stuff. I just feel like it keeps my skin very, very hydrated, and I like it. And it's faintly scented, so I like that as well. Now for makeup, I have a couple things, 4 things from Pixi, and then the rest are different. So I'll go through this one really quick. This one's the Matte Last Liquid Lip in Matte Beige from Pixi. I was sent this in a PR package with the whole line of them, and this was the one that I really gravitated towards. I really like this. I put a lip liner on, and I'll use this. Normally it's like Jordana Chestnut that I'll use, and then I'll go in with the Pixi by Petra Matte Beige. I really like this color. I did a swatching video on this, so I can insert the card if you guys wanted to watch that. But that's what it looks like. It's a very just pretty nude color for my skin tone, but I do have to ground it out. It does have a bit of pink in there, but I do have to ground it out with a brown so it doesn't look crazy. Another 2 things, I want to say I spoke about these before as well. This also is from Pixi. This is the Liquid Fairy Lights in Rose Gold and Bare Brilliance. These are like dupes for the Stila liquid eyeshadows. I love these. I was wearing these almost every single day until I was like, all right, Cheryl, you're about to use the whole bottle up. But these are my 2 favorite colors out of the line. Man, I feel like this front light is kind of blaring it out, but that's them swatched right there, and I really like these. These are very affordable. You could find them at is it Target that sells Pixi items. I highly recommend those. They won't break the bank. You won't feel bad buying a couple of them. And then also with this one, this is Pixi by Petra. This is the Glowy Gossamer Duo in Subtle Sunrise, and I really like this. You could take your highlighter brush. I have a Royal and Langnickel brush. You can do one side, do both sides, mix them together. On my finger, it's mixed together. I just highly recommend this one. It's so pretty. I've finally come around to getting on the highlighting board, but I'm kind of doing it my way. Instead of having like a blaring highlight, it's just very subtle. I'll put it here and I'll buff it out with my flat top kabuki brush, so it's not so in your face, you know? People want to see, not people you want to see that you have highlight on, but like, if you're looking at somebody's makeup, you don't want to be like, oh, I see your highlighter. You'd be like, oh wow, that looks so pretty. It's subtly there. So that's why I really like this one. These feel so creamy to the touch. I don't know if you guys have tried these before. These are swatched by themselves. They're just so pretty. I think out of the 2 colors that these come in, this one's probably my favorite. I feel like I constantly am reaching for this one. Yeah, so I like that one. Also, if you want to do highlighting, but you don't want to do like a full face of makeup and have highlight on top, I actually use, this is called Afterglow, the Illuminating 3D Liquid Highlighter from Absolute New York. You could use a tiny bit of this, and I actually put it on underneath my foundation. So it just kind of like peeks through. Man, I kind of swatched that right near there, but that's what it looks like. Let me put it further down. I really like this. This is not gonna break the bank either. Oh, so pretty. It's so pretty, guys. I put a little too much. But that's what it looks like. And then also you could put it underneath, and then also you could tap some on. And it won't break the bank either. So I like this one. Like I said, it's called Afterglow from Absolute New York. Also too, if you want to do that same technique, another one that I can recommend is Suva Beauty. I actually did a purchase on Suva Beauty mystery box. You pay like $50 for $150 worth of product, and I'm super excited. I just got it in yesterday, so I wanted to do like a quick haul for you guys. But this is in the color Queen, and it is such a pretty color. And literally the smallest dab goes the longest of ways. So I put a little bit here. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's such a pretty color. My sister actually has one of these too, and she's like, Sherelle, I really like this. So if you guys are wanting, Suva Beauty is a really cool company. Like I said, I just purchased for them. I just got a palette and a couple of different other things in the box, and I really like this. It's such a pretty highlight. I would put it on, but I already just put some on. Now, onto lips. Two things that I really have been loving, and I've been loving these two products since I got them in the mail from Lunatic Cosmetics Labs. This is the color Renegade, and this is Coven Cream. These are so pretty. Number one, you can wear them by themselves. I personally mix them. The only one that I will wear by itself is the color Renegade, because it's a little deeper of a I can't even call it brown. Well, I guess it is a brown, but I swatched it here. That's what they look like. I personally love them. But like I said, I mix them together, and I'll go in with Kiko Cosmetics lip pencil in 315, just a nice brown color, and I'll use both of these. These are my favorites. I need to go on and get some backups because I love them. I really like them. I highly recommend them. They're very comfortable on the lip. They don't dry you out like how normal liquid lipsticks would. Yeah, highly recommended if you guys are like nude girls like me. I really like these. Mix them together, stand alone. But if you just want to buy one and you're similar to my complexion, I would say Renegade, and then just get a really good brown liner. I've fallen back in love with the LA Girl Pro Concealer, High Definition Concealer. I use the color Fawn, and I go right under my eye. I'll use my e.l.f. concealer brush to dab it out, and then I'll use my beauty blender. I really like this. This one is from Shop Miss A. This is their just black teardrop beauty blender. This one works really well. I like this, and it was only $1. So when I go back on that website, I will be purchasing more. But these are pretty much what I use to do my concealer. And then I set my concealer with the Mystifying Mattifying High Definition Micro Finish Pressed Powder from Lunatic Cosmetics Labs as well. When I go on to the website to repurchase the lip stuff, I will be purchasing another one of these. This is just probably one of the best pressed powders I've ever tried. I was never really huge into setting my under eye because number one, I have dry skin, but or dehydrated skin. But anytime you would set under the eye, if you have drier skin, it just made it seem drier, and this doesn't. I do nowadays go in with a lot of product underneath the eye for like the skincare part before I even start doing my makeup, so maybe that's a part of it. But this is something that works really well for my skin. Ooh. And really well with my makeup. It doesn't break up. I did my makeup the other day. I was having such a rough day. I kind of got a little misty-eyed. A couple tears dropped. it didn't budge, it didn't move, it worked so well. If anything moved or anything like that, I would just pat it out with my finger and it looked like nothing ever happened. I get a lot of comments on my makeup. It's so pretty, it's staying so long, and I feel like this has something to do with it. It does have a little mirror here. I haven't taken the sticker off. I really kind of just don't want to. That's the only reason why, but I really like this. Such cool packaging as well. Affordable. I like that. So if you guys are on their website and want to give them a try, that pressed powder is so good to me. And when I use it, I don't want to waste, but I'll just show you guys. Literally, the e.l.f. concealer brush, I do one swirl in the pan, so it takes up that much, and I do a pressing motion until it's all into the skin. And then the beauty about pressed powders is if you feel like, I feel like it just blurs the pores. I feel like too, if you think that you put too much on, just go in with a damp beauty blender and it'll help set it in place. If you're somebody that does a setting spray, you could do that as well. I used to do setting sprays a lot when I was living in New York, but here I don't as much, I noticed. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good, guys. I feel like it made it look even more blurry. I love it. So that's that. And then I have 3 more items, okay? So this is the e.l.f. Ooh, is it a bronzing powder in the color Deep? I really like this. This might have to be something that, you know how I was using Inglot for so long, the pressed powder in color 68, was it? It was a pressed powder, I forget now. The number
66, 62. Oh, it was a press powder from Inglot.
It had like, I really liked it to do my contour because it had a bit of like a red undertone. So now I found this. I bought this from e.l.f. It was maybe $2 and I really like it. It's in the color Deep. I use it with my flat top kabuki brush. I pretty much just go like that and then I'll come in here. If you want it a little more precise, you can use a flat contour brush. This one is from Loud Cosmetics. I use this one and you could just tap it like that. You could draw your line to make it a little more chiseled if you wanted. You could use this on days that you just want to do bronzer, or if you want to do concealer, bronzer, or if you just want to do some like bronzing, quick bronzing, you could use these two. Do you hear Dun Dun? Okay, really quick before I go get him. One more thing. The Madame Glam, this is their blush in the color Sable. I really like this as well. I have it on today mixed in with that bronzer and I really like it. Oh no, and it's affordable. And one more thing, this is even more affordable. This is the Wonder Brow Tinted Brow Pomade from AOA Studios. This is in the color Ebony. I use this with my Kat Von D number 70 brush and so good, guys. And I've been in the habit of using both of these together now. The Sculpting Brow Pencil, I have the color Ebony and Dark Brown. I'll use the Dark Brown to like carve out this front part, and then the Ebony to do the tails so it doesn't look crazy. Almost done. Fill it in with the brow pomade. And I really like those. These items from them are really affordable. They're only $1 if you go onto shopmissa.com. I'm probably going to be doing another order before I go on vacation just so I have some backups, or if I lose anything while I'm there and I don't have to wait. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this favorites. Please let me know any of your favorites down below. As you hear Denver in the background, let me go get him. My voice probably woke him up. But hopefully all is well with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not subscribed, please do. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me there as well. I post on stories and I do pictures and all that stuff a little bit more often than YouTube. But yeah, hopefully all is well with you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Please remember to be blessed, well dressed and not stressed, and I'll see you there.